Alright guys, so I am out here in night. So basically, if you're hearing me well, this is from the Zoom recorder that I almost never use, which I should honestly use a lot more. So basically, yeah, we just want to see how well the Panasonic S5 Mark II autofocuses at night in the dark situations when most autofocus fails. Will it fix the problems of autofocus in the past? Probably not, because even Sony fails at night, as I showed in a video about a year and a half ago. So let's take a look. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just walk into frame really close to the camera, since it's focused on the background right now, and we'll see what it thinks. It's doing okay. Not the best. I mean, this light is set to, I think, minimum brightness. Let's see. Yeah, it's set to minimum brightness. Got good contrast going on right here. And then, yeah, turn around. Does it stay focused on me? We got tricky trees and stuff in the background. It seems like the camera thinks that they are people as well, which last time I checked, nope. I am in auto exposure mode because that way if I get close to the camera, then it actually exposes for me. Seems to like focusing on my eyebrow. Huh. Now I go way far back. There we go. See, it looks like auto exposure does pretty well. Tracks me pretty well, pretty far back. I mean, it's a wider lens, so of course it's going to track pretty well. But, you know, that's how things are. Hopefully you guys like the better audio, because I cannot afford a lavalier mic. Huh? Hello? Hello? Hi. I think it's a combination of the auto exposure and the autofocus having to work in tandem, which I guess they don't like each other, because it has to ramp up the ISO to nearly ISO 51,200 when I back up back here, so it has to do all this noise reduction, all this crazy stuff while I'm walking back and forth like a weirdo in a field, right? Yeah. But yeah. Will it auto-expose and autofocus for me while I'm right here? Let's see. So, looks like I'm overexposed to oblivion. It might lower auto-exposure a bit. Lower auto-exposure a bit. This is on default settings. I might set face priority for auto exposure. Looks like the light's attracting some bugs. It's a very bright light, actually. Am I sure this is at lowest brightness? Yeah, here. So this is at lowest brightness. I'm going to get out a shot. Basically, at lowest brightness, it is a pretty bright light. And if I turn the light off, you can see how dark it is. So this is how dark it is without the light. It's extremely dark. Too dark to see, pretty much, almost. If I turn the light on, it's pretty good. If I turn the light to full blast, let's see if it works better. Yeah, so now the light's basically going for full area of effect. God, this thing's bright. It's like the sun. Sun at night. ISO 300, are you kidding me, at night? Wow, this thing's bright. Let's see. Still pretty low ISO. Probably. I probably look like an idiot, but hey. You gotta do what you gotta do for camera tests. Let me know in the comments how you think it's working. Is it working alright? Does it need this light? Hello? Extremely bright. Hey, you got me. You got me. Better than last time. So let's lower the light back. Okay, auto exposure links pretty well. What if I get really close? Am I at closest focusing distance maybe? There, that's closest focusing distance. Not bad. Back up. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to another recording, and I will put this at, what's it called? Oh yeah, ISO 200,000. So we'll see how it does then. And hopefully that will be enough to turn this light off completely. I am back, and now we're at ISO 200,000. Is it focusing on me? Is it losing its mind? If it's losing its mind, that's normal. We're at ISO 200,000. Most cameras can't go that high. I sure know that Red Cinema cameras can't go that high because I've worked with them. So basically, this is an emergency option. If you're filming this high of an ISO, you're not going to be using autofocus anyway. But in these emergency scenarios, will autofocus provide a good enough image? And the answer is probably not. But that's what Yep, I'm a blur. Yeah, it's like I'm like a ghost, guys. It can't focus on me. I mean, it can see where I am. That's the thing. It's just not getting the depth correctly, which is kind of the whole point of autofocus. If you can put a boxer on my face and just not track me, that's one thing, right? But even if like it had basic tracking, see, you know, let's switch. Let's see if I can switch to a center zone and see if it does better. Okay, now we're on the center zone, okay? And I'm going to click in the thumbstick to force tracking on me. I think I can do that. Just tap my face. No? Nope. Oh, nope. Nope. It completely gave up. Tracking human detection. Yes. Touch AF off. And lock. Lock? Alright, now it's completely locked on me. Or it should be. But it looks like we are completely lost. Yeah, no, tracking is crap. Let's see what else works. Zone. Center zone. In the zone? I'm out of the zone now. Okay, out of the zone, focused on the background, right? In the zone. Yeah, so it seems like it's slightly more, what's it called, reliable in this mode. But full area, honestly, just as reliable in this mode as in not reliable. Hello? Hi. Let's try one more test with APS-C. This might give it the benefit of the doubt since it has a smaller area of the sensor to read off, and we'll take a look. I'm using my phone now because my lovely Zoom microphone died. Old batteries. My phone will probably not sound as good, but hopefully this suffices. So basically with APS-C, it should focus a little bit better on me, but it gets the less light because of using a smaller sensor area. And this should, make it a bit more interesting as a test because it should focus a bit better. But it'll also maybe focus worse because of less light gathering. Yeah, I don't think this is doing too well, honestly. Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh, it's staying. I spoke too soon. So let's try something with mixed lighting, but this is overall proving that you really need a light if you want to even dare to trust autofocus in the dark, because autofocus in pitch black never works no matter what camera you're working with, whether it be Sony, Panasonic, or Canon. And yeah, so let's try this with a slightly different lighting scenario. So this should be a little bit better. So let's just say I'm walking down this sidewalk and seeing what, looking around, Is it tracking me? I have no idea, because, I don't have a wireless screen. It's probably tracking me a little bit better than usual. In fact, yes, a little bit of light, just a little bit. We're at 16,000 ISO. Makes tracking pretty good, unless I get, really close to... You really wouldn't get this close to the camera usually. I'm out of focus. And I'm here. Oh, there we go, got me. Remember, this is still firmware 1.0. I'm waiting for a newer firmware for this camera, because then it will cause the camera to focus way better. And basically, this will allow for just, tweaking to be made to the autofocus since it's phase detect. If there was contrast detect, yeah, you can make it wobble faster, but if they just make it focus more on phase detect, I believe, and omit or let you turn off contrast detect for video autofocus entirely in a setting, just maybe a simple setting, then I feel like it would be a lot more accurate, because for the most part, it's pretty good. As I say, as my eye is out of focus, I think. There. For the most part, it's okay. But there are times that it misses in low light, which is usually not a problem, because you're not usually filming an autofocus in low light. That's just an accident waiting to happen. But yeah, this is proof you need light for autofocus to work well. And Panasonic can make some good changes in the firmware to make autofocus work. This is Alex from Sunset Film Alliance, and I hope you have a good one.